What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Faze. Everybody's waiting for Eminem to respond to Benzino. I don't know if it's gonna happen, to be honest. The last couple tracks, I don't know if it's gonna do it. I don't know if Eminem has time for the shit. But we are gonna go back in time today and review one of Eminem's diss tracks towards Benzino, The Sauce. I don't know if many people have heard it, but it's crazy, and we're gonna go back and review this shit. All right, Eminem, The Sauce. Let's get into it.
It's all bad now, man. It's all bad.
It's all bad. So at this point, they have already gone back and forth a couple times. This is like right in the heat of the whole Murder Inc., 50 Cent, Eminem, Benzino, The Source, the whole beef back in its prime, like 20-something years ago. Benzino had said a whole bunch of shit about how he was gonna, Eminem is the same. Honestly, it's the same shit that he's saying now. He hasn't stopped in the last 20 years, so I don't know where he gets this whole thing that Eminem started with me, because Benzino has been talking about Eminem for 20-some years now. And yeah, M puts out one verse, and suddenly it's like, oh, I'm the victim now. I don't. Everybody knows like the whole history and what it is. But if you don't, I mean, Benzino definitely started with him first. So yeah. At this point, they had already gone back and forth a couple times. M probably just dropped like a few lines here and there, but this one he went in. So
It's all fucked up.
see, it's like it's all bad now. I think this is when he said he was gonna like murder Haley or some shit. I think that was like the tipping point.
Now. Yeah!
And that's what's crazy, because he's tripping now that like he's like, oh, how's he gonna talk about my daughter? I'm pretty sure all he ever said was that what was the line, like I guess like Coil Ray features in the toilet. Like, was that the only line, or did I miss something? Because Benzino said he was gonna murder Haley, and I'm pretty sure that's like a direct that's a whole other thing than, oh, I'm just not gonna collab with this chick. Like, that's weird.
New shit! Hey yo, I just want the whole world to know that I did not start this.
Dude, just you can hear it in his voice, man. He's not playing around. This is like, he's pissed.
But I will finish it. Coming up, it never mattered what color you was. If you could spit, then you could spit. That's it. That's what it was back.
That's what it is too. Sorry, I'm stopping this a lot, but like, there's a lot in here that needs to be covered. Benzino keeps talking about Eminem. He talks about race a lot, and it's like, bro, like, leave it alone. Like, what are you talking about? The amount of shit that M has done. Like, you're just either you're going out of your way to not pay attention at this point. Like, it's crazy.
When motherfuckers were straight back and ciphering, fighting for life in this rap for the mic to get past. And you psych and you gas and you hype, cause you last and you might lose some mass. If you lost, then you lost. Shake hands like a man and you swallowed it. When the unsigned hype.
He's basically talking about, like, in ciphers, MC just go at it, you freestyle, some you win, some you lose when you're battling, whatever it is what it is, right? But it's all about the skill. You can show up, no one will know you, but if you kill it in a battle, you get instant respect just off your skill. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what it is. And if you lose, you lose. That's it. You fucking go home, think of some new shit, come back, kill it the next time. And the unsigned hype column was a column in the Source magazine that was like dope, especially for new artists. Yeah, for new artists to come up, and like that's what got them known. You know what I mean? Like, that was like a spot that just highlighted them, and that took them to another level in their career, because the Source was like the magazine back then for hip hop.
Column and the Source was like the only source of light. When the mics used to mean something, the four was like you would.
And for the mics, that was the rating system of the Source magazine. 5 mics means it was like instant classic type shit. If you got like 4 or 3, it was like whatever. 4 was like decent, 3 was like eh, and then anything below that, it's like it's whack, right? So like that was like the grading point for all these new artists and for their albums. If it was like you get like 4.5, 5 mics, it's like, okay, this artist, the album is actually like pretty dope. And then, you become a bigger name, your sales, everything was like dependent on that. And if the Source cut you out, it was like bad for your career, obviously.
Shit, Now it's like the least you get. 3.5 now, this means you a piece of shit. 4.5 or 5 means you Biggie, Jigga, Nas, or Benzino. Shit, I don't even think you realize you.
See, that's what it was. I don't know. See, 4.5 or 5 for the ratings for the mics means you're Biggie, Jigga, Nas, or Benzino. So that's the thing. Like, those are top tier artists, obviously, and then they were getting 4.5s or 5s, and then Benzino got like a 4.5 or 5 on his project, and he also happens to be like one of the owners. So it's like, what's actually happening here? Because Benzino obviously is not regarded as a dope artist, like especially not anywhere in the same category as Biggie, Jigga, and Nas, right? Like that's crazy. Like Jay-Z, yeah, it's crazy. Like to even be in that same conversation is not. So the fact that I guess M didn't get that high of a rating, and he's probably one of the greatest lyricists even at that point, and they happen to be beefing, so obviously the ratings weren't as high.
Playing with motherfuckers' lives. I don't watch Dre get fucked on the chronic. Probably cause I was on it. Now you fucked me out of my mics twice. I let it slide. I said I wouldn't hold my fucking breath to get a 5.
Yo, so the Chronic didn't even get 5, and that's like a classic album. Like that shit's. So you gotta understand on their point of view, it seems like obviously there's some bias going on. How are you not gonna give the Chronic album like a 5 or a 4.5 at least? Like what? I don't know what they got. They probably got like a 3 or some shit. The way that he's talking, and then Eminem's album's like, I don't know. There's obviously something going on, and they're using their magazine and their mic system to their advantage.
Shit, I was right. I done fucking died already trying. I swear to God, I never lie. I bet it's why you let that bitch give me that bullshit review. I sat and took it. I ain't look at the shit. We knew you probably try to fuck us with Obi in 52. Fuck a relationship.
So they're saying like they're done with it. They know what's going on. You're gonna fuck us with Obi and 52 with Obi tries 50 Cent. Like pretty much saying that yeah, the credibility of the 5 mic system it's not there anymore. We know what it is. You're using it. You give your friends 5 mics. You give yourself 5 mics, and then the artist that you're beefing with, you don't. So
we threw no more swords to street credit. Them days is dead. Ray's got AKs that Dave Mays his head. Every issue there's an 8-page made men spread. Will somebody please tell him?
So the Made Men was Benzino's group back then. So every issue there's an 8-page Made Men spread. So he's using his own magazine to highlight himself and his own group, giving himself 5 mics, and then all these other artists who are doing like dope shit, like with M and 50 and them, they're not getting like any spotlight. They're not getting the high ratings for the mics.
Whoever braids his head that I am not afraid of this fucking waste of lead on my pencil. For me to write some shit this simple, so listen closely as I break it down and proceed. This OG's about to get smoked like raw weed. You don't know me or my motherfucking mother, you motherfucking punk. Put me on your fucking cover.
I guess he talked about his mom in the diss track too. Put me on your fucking cover just to sell your little sellout mag. That's the thing, they talk shit about M, but then they also use his name and likeness to sell magazines, so.
Just to sell you a little sellout mag. I ain't mad, I feel bad. Here's an ad, here's a poster of Ray and his dad. You wanna talk about some shit that you don't know about? Yeah, let's talk about how you putting your own son out there to try to eat off in, cause you missed your boat. You're never gonna blow, bitch, you're just too old. No wonder you're sore now, Lord, you're bored now. I'm pushing 30, you're kicking 40's door down.
That's crazy. That's how long this shit's been going on for. I mean, obviously, like, there was a long-ass break. Like, M didn't say anything, but Benzino's been talking about it for 20 years. You're kicking 40's door down. I'm pushing 40, you're kicking 40's door down. That means M is like 20-something and Benzino is 30-something. Benzino's 50, 58, 56, 58 or something. He's pushing 60 now. He's kicking 60's door down right now. Almost 60, bro, and you're beefing with... You're beefing with an artist on the internet. That's fucking weak, dude. What the hell?
Bitch, this is war now, and you'll never beat me. All you do is cheat me out of quotables, but you know that you'll always see me on your TV. Cause you gotta stay up till 3 in the morning to see a video played once on BET.
So on BET, that's the thing. On BET had like a late night show, like after hours type show. I forget what the show was called. But that's when they would play like Benzino's music video. Like they wouldn't play it during the day or anything. You'd have to stay up till like 2, 3 in the morning, and that's when they would play his shit. I don't know why.
He who has the last laugh, aftermath, yeah, so on behalf of a whole staff, kiss our asshole cracks, we'll never fold or hold back, just know that Benzino's whack, no matter how many times I say it's thing, he'll never blow jack, you're better off trying to bring our soul back, look at your track record, that's how far it goes back, it's extortion and rounds a portion, so half of the staff up there is fresh out of jail from Boston, bullying and bossing, Dave like a...
So Dave Mays is the other owner of the Source magazine. I think he was like, I think he founded it and then brought in Benzino like after. I feel like that's what happened.
They completely brainwashed him and forced him to stay locked in his own office, afraid of the source.
I think that's what Benzino's been saying lately too. I think he was kind of like, I think he was like the muscle back then for Dave, and then like he brought him in as like I think he gave him like 50% ownership or some shit.
Just fakers wanna be gangster in New York, and it's pitiful, cause I would've never said shit if you'd have kept your mouth shut. Bitch, now what? Hit it, clue, spit it, slang, new shit, exclusive, your land and your who, kid, you know what to do with the shoes that I'm through. This is stupid, I can't believe I stooped.
The funny thing about this, like, this is dope lyrically, but like, I still feel like M freestyled a lot of this because his shit is way more technical than this. This is still dope. I mean, this is still one of the best diss tracks ever, probably. Like it's crazy. It's already on a next level type shit, but on M's level and his like grading type shit, I feel like this is still kind of simple for him. So I feel like this is like just a freestyle type shit because it's very the rhyme scheme is like very simple for him, not in general, but like for him, like he's obviously does a lot more complicated shit. You hear it now, it's tough to like break it down because there's so much in it. You gotta think this is 20 something years ago and people weren't rapping like this.
It is bullshit to do this. Who you calling a bitch? Bitch. You owe me.
You owe me because just him mentioning Benzino's name obviously puts Benzino under the spotlight as well, so he gets bigger as well. He had the same issue with MGK. As I remember he said in an interview that like he wants to like talk shit about you, but then he also doesn't want to build your career up because that's what would happen at Eminem's level. Like he's not gonna respond to everyone out here talking shit about him because he knows if he does, that person it can build a career off of that shit, and they'll get more notoriety and they'll become bigger as an artist. Benzino's literally on a press run right now just talking about Eminem. He has no project, he has no music coming out, he has like nothing going on. It's literally just people want to hear what he says about Eminem. And that's pretty much been his whole career. Like I don't like ever since he left the Source or the Source went under or whatever, like we haven't heard anything from Benzino. Every time I see him on the internet, he's talking about Eminem. He's asked about Eminem, and I mean, I don't know. Overall, like everything he does is attached to M. The other way around, M. Like when I think of Eminem, I think of all this other shit. When I think of Benzino, I think of Eminem, right? And I feel like that's like a majority of people feel that way. Like, yeah, you want to defend Benzino, that's cool. He's done a lot of other stuff, I guess, but prior to Eminem, he had the Source, he did all this shit. But like, since Eminem's come here, since the beef, what has he done? Right? Everything he's done since then has been so focused around Eminem, and I think that's the problem. Just like, just go do your own shit. Like, why are you focused on this guy? Which is like, I don't understand why. He has just work on your music, work on whatever you want to do, rebuild your magazine, do something. Like, I don't know why he keeps talking about M. But yeah, that's basically what it is. I think that was the whole thing. He came out with another one. If you guys want, I'll review the Nail in the Coffin track. I think that was the last one from M. But up until like Doomsday, maybe. I don't know. I have to check if I feel like Nail in the Coffin was the last one that was literally directed to Benzino. At least like a whole track wise. He might have done more after that, which is like a shot here and there, but I think Nail in the Coffin was the Nail in the Coffin, and like that was it after that. But yeah, if you guys want me to review that one next, I will. If there's any other shit in this video that I missed, feel free to leave the comments. Let me know. And yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. We'll still keep a lookout for that Eminem diss. I don't think it's gonna come, especially since it's common knowledge now that Benzino didn't write rap Elvis. Um and most people think it's Cassidy. Um yeah, and then I think a track came out where Eminem or Cassidy was dissing Eminem, or he didn't say his name, but he was like people just assumed that it was Eminem because everyone thought Cassidy wrote rap Elvis. I don't know. There's a lot going on, man, but I don't think we're gonna hear from Eminem. Entertainment wise, I hope we do because it would be funny as hell. But I don't think Slim is. I don't think he's dealing with this or giving this any more time. I think he did Doomsday. It played its part. It got the shit going again. It got people talking, and that's gonna be it. Anyways, that's it. It's your boy Faze. Like and subscribe, and yeah, catch you next time.